Hey Hemp Squad, how's it going? I am live in my car right now because my daughter is in outdoor school today, and so my office is in my car right now. I'm not at home, and I have to kind of find something to do all day to keep myself entertained while she is at outdoor school. So this is where I'm doing my work today, is in my car, in the parking lot of a Fred Meyer's. Okay, so I wanted to come live to you today. First, can we take notice of how shiny and pretty my hair is? I love the new hemp hair, you guys. If you haven't got it, you need to get it. Get the Shine Serum. Get the Liquid Gold Shine Serum. It's the boss. Yeah. And my husband has been using it on his beard. He made me a really, really cute video that I will be posting later today. Okay, I want to share with you 10 things that I do every single day to grow my business. Every single day. I never go a day without this. Because this is the things that matter. And I am specifically talking in this video about social media. But I want to make it really clear that social media is not the only way to grow your business, okay? It is just one really amazing tool that we have to reach people all over the globe, okay? You are not restricted to just people in your community or people in your neighborhood or people that are in your text contact list or people who are in your email list. You literally can reach people all over the United States, all over the globe. And now that our company is literally, we're global. Not all of our brands, of course, CBD has not gone global yet, but the mantra, the hairline, the travel, the essential oils, almost all of it is completely global around the U.S. Something just chimed, and I don't know what it was, because I don't. Oh, it's Macy's phone. That's funny. She's popular. But first and foremost, the most important thing you should be doing is talking to everybody. Anybody and everybody you come across, you should be talking to. Face to face, on social media, through any platform you want. The number one step you should be doing is talking to every single person you come across, everybody you know, face to face, whatever, and telling your story and sharing the product and the business. Because here's the thing, you guys. 1 in every 10 people you talk to is going to say yes and either buy a product or become an affiliate. So if you want shares in our global, the global shares, you need to sign 4 people up a month as a customer or an affiliate. So how many people do you think you need to be talking to a month to get your 4? 40. You're going to need to talk to 40 people at minimum, okay? Minimum of 40 people a month. Out of those 40, 4 for sure, almost guaranteed, that's the law of physics, 4 of those people are going to sign up. I can tell you right now, it's typically, because this is like a high demand, CBD is a high demand thing right now, it's usually 2 out of 10, so 20%. Okay? Out of those 10, 8 are going to say no. And you know what? Out of those 8, only 2 are going to be a hard no. 2 out of 8 are going to be a hard no. They're going to be like, never talk to me about this again. Take me out of your inbox. Unfriend me. They're going to 2 out of 10. But you know what? The other 6 are just not yet. They might be no now, but they are it's really just not yet. It means they're going to watch you. They're going to follow you. They're waiting to see what you do with the business. They're waiting to learn more about the product. They're waiting for you to educate them on why they need it. They're waiting to see more results. They're waiting to understand why this is going to help them. And that's your job, is to educate them in a way, whether it's through your information group or through what you put out on social media, as education, being a source of information for them. But they're watching, you guys. They are watching. So do you think if you want more than 4, if you want your more than 4 minimum, that you probably should be talking to more than 40 people? Probably, right? Probably. That's just the bare bones minimum. I don't know why my daughter's phone is blowing up. Oh, my sister is messaging her. The busy 12-year-old. Okay. So, a few ways, wearing your swag. That's a great way to start conversations with people. Carry business cards. That's a great tool to hand out to somebody when you are talking about it. When they ask you, like, what's this? You can be like, here, check this out. Let's talk more later. I'm busy right now, but here's a card. Let's share our contact information and get back to each other. Telling your story, talking to people, talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends, talk to people at church, talk to people at school, talk to people when you're shopping, standing in the grocery line. I mean, there's so many ways. But today I'm mainly going to talk about social media, okay? Because that's the platform that we have been given that is so amazing to be able to reach people. So I want you to write these 10 things down. So get a piece of paper and pencil right now, and I want you to write these down and make these something that you put as a to-do list on your calendar that you do every single day. Every day, you guys. This is in my calendar as a power hour block that I put on my digital calendar that I use through Google that I do every single day. It is a block of time, just like an appointment with myself. It's an appointment with my business to do the things I need to do. Okay, these are important. And I know they're going to sound kind of like, well, those sound kind of menial and just sort of like, I don't understand why they're important. They are important to make social media work in your favor. Okay, so number 1 is friend request. You have got to make new friends. You've got to get more eyes on your stuff. You can't stay in your safe little group of 40 people that you know, or 100 people that you know, and expect to grow a business, because the 1 in 10 law. If you have 100 friends, 10 maybe you're going to say yes and no. Okay, that law of 1 in 10. So you have 100 friends and 10 end up becoming a customer or an affiliate. Then what? What are you going to do after those 10? You need more friends. You've got to expand your network. Okay, and a couple ways I make friends is I either go to friends that I'm already friends with that I like. They're people that I like their lifestyle, I like their ethics, I like their life, they're positive, they're happy, they're faith-filled, they have kids, they're married, whatever, they're women. I go to their friend list and I go to their page and I look in their friend list and I try to find other people like them that are like us, and I friend request them because I want to have a tribe of other people like me. I want to be friends with people that I have things in common with, so that we can like each other's posts and have similar personalities, okay? Number 2 is in your settings, in your menu, you go to memories and go to where you have your friend anniversaries. And I reach out to each one of those people individually through Messenger and just say, hey, happy friend anniversary. How are you doing? And I just start a conversation. That's it. I don't send a sales pitch. I don't send a link. I don't talk about business. I just go, hey, happy friend anniversary. How are you? And it opens the door for a genuine relational conversation. Okay. Number 3, birthdays. This is a great way to cycle through your friend list. So is the anniversaries. To cycle through your friends and send out the same kind of friendly message. Hey, happy birthday to you. How are you? Did you do anything special today? Or do you have any special plans? Like, that's what my message is. And then it genuinely strikes a conversation. These first 3 things are super, super important to keep your algorithm up. So if you don't know what Facebook algorithms are and why they are important, that you keep your algorithm churned and current and hot, then go Google Facebook algorithms and how they work, and you'll understand it. It's very important that you keep that churn going so that you always have fresh eyes on your stuff, and you have people who are going to follow you, and you are also building genuine friendly relationships. Okay, do not just inbox people your sales pitch with your link and an invite to your group. Talk to them first. Make friends with them first. Then if the conversation allows, invite them. Say, hey, usually what happens, you guys, is with me, they're like, oh, I'm doing great, ba 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 ba. How are you? I rebut with, I'm doing great. I'm super busy with Macy's homeschool right now and running my at-home salon business and my CBD business. I also just became a grandma. She's totally stolen my heart, and I'm so excited I get to start babysitting her next week. Like, that's what I say. I sort of drop the seed without it being sales pitchy. One of 2 things happen is either they just sort of like, oh, cool, or they say, oh, really? Tell me more about that. The thing is it's just about being genuine, building the friendship first. At a later date, I can come back around and say, hey, you may or may not be into this, but I am working really hard at growing my CBD business here. And if you know anybody that you think could benefit from the health benefits of using CBD, and they would want the top quality, the purest CBD that's available right now, can you just send them my way? I'm really just loving helping people, and I would love to help more. So if you know anybody, or if you're interested, will you just let me know, and I can send you or them some information. Okay? Keep it friendly, keep it genuine. Okay, number 4 is use the product. You guys, you've got to be a product of the product. If you are not using the product, how do you expect anybody to ever want to be interested if you are not a walking testimony? Okay? Use it. Let it work in your body. Use it daily. Record maybe like what it's doing for you, because then you are going to have stories to tell people who you are talking to. If you don't have a personal story that relates to something they are going through, you have all of these friends here in this business and in this organization that have stories that they're probably going to relate to. So you can always connect and say, hey, well, that's not what I'm dealing with, but I have my friend over here, Troy, and he's dealing with XYZ. And he's had great testimonies, and if you want, I can hook you up. We can like have a 3-way call and talk about it, and you can hear his story from him. Okay. Number 5 is I create content to put on social media. There's no point in being on social media, on Facebook, if you are not going to show up and put content on there, right? You can't sit behind the scenes and be a creeper who's always quiet and never posts anything and never shares any part of your life. People will not trust you. They will think that you are just a creeper and a troll, okay? You've got to put yourself out there and put stuff on social media. Now, when I say this, I may hurt feelings, but I'm telling you, do not do this. Do not be somebody who only posts the corporate graphics of the products with sale promotions and your link and is like, buy my shit. Don't do that. You will run off every new friend that you make, and people will stop following you and probably unfriend you. Don't be that person, okay? It is really important when I say create content. I mean, okay, I'm going to throw down some mama bear tough love right here. I mean, you need to show up genuinely. You need to show yourself. You need to tell your story. You need to show your family. You need to be genuine. You need to be creative. You need to stand out from everybody else in their newsfeed and get them to stop scrolling. You need to write something that's going to grab their attention. Put a photo of you, not the products and the graphics. You guys, don't do that. Put a picture of you holding the product, or you using the product, or you just having a good day, just you with your family, just you at work, just you shopping and having fun, you on a day off, like share yourself. That is what is going to grow your connection with your people. Yes, it's okay to talk about the product. Yes, it's okay to have it in your post and talk about it. But do not be a person who is just a commercial. People do not go to social media to see advertising. They don't. I'm sorry, but they don't. And if you're doing it now and you're wondering why your business isn't growing, I can tell you why. Because you're just a commercial and people are unfollowing you. Because you're static noise. You're just static noise. There's tons of other people out there doing that same activity that other people hate. Don't do that. Don't be that person, okay? I think it's okay to use graphics in your private information group as long as you are also showing up in their live and you're being personable. And it's okay to show graphics in your stories as long as you're following it with like a commentary, a picture, a go live in your stories. Show you using the product. It's okay to use the graphics there. In my opinion, this is my opinion only. Are you writing this down? Number 6, use stories, you guys. People more often are going to stories because that's the behind the scenes. Like that's the part and piece that they get to see of you that isn't just your well-crafted post with your perfect little picture of your beautiful little family and everybody's posed just right and the lighting is all perfect, okay? Stories is where you be genuine. So if you right now are only like you're just posting pictures of like motivational quotes and some graphics and that's all you're doing, graphics of the product and that's all you're doing, and you are not showing up in your story like showing you're missing a step. Show up in stories as yourself. Be you. Go talk to your people. Show your kids, show your animals, show your funny antics or stuff that you're doing. Stories is where people get to really see who you are behind the scenes, and people love it. They love it. I personally go to my stories first before I go to my newsfeed because I want to see what people are doing. I want to hear what they have to say. I want to see the funny, the real, the raw, the them. It's not the crafted, beautiful, what's on the wall. This is like the real deal. So use your stories in Instagram and in Facebook. They're huge, you guys. It's huge. If you're not doing it, you need to be doing it. It's a total missing element if you're not doing it. Number 7, I watch a training once a day of anything. I don't care what it is. You need to be somehow, I'm just telling you, you need to be, I do this every day. I attend one kind of training. It could be, and I don't attend all of them. So I want to make that clear. We have all these trainings going on in My Daily Choice, right? We've got leaders, mentors, other trainings, all this stuff. Like every day there's at least 2 or 3 that you could attend. I don't attend them all because I don't have enough time in the day. But I do attend at least one, either a My Daily Choice or a social media training, not even done by, anybody in My Daily Choice. There's a guy I follow. He's great for social media marketing. I learned so much stuff from him, particularly on how to use my stories. He's called Talk Nerdy to Me. He's great for following for that. I also follow some mentors who are social media marketers that, they're not related at all to My Daily Choice. I follow them because they have amazing content and I learn stuff every day. Maybe a product training, maybe a compensation plan training, maybe it's Josh and Jenna's training for the day, maybe it's only Aaron Parker's training, maybe it's only Ron Deering's training, some kind of training once a day. One. Don't do them all. Pick one and do it that day. Maybe jump around. One day you watch Ron Deering, one day you do Jenna, one day you do Aaron, whatever. But maybe one day you do Todd Falcone, maybe one day you do Talk Nerdy to Me. It doesn't matter. Once a day you should be attending some type of training or watching the recording. That's what I do. Number 8, and this is really important, a lot of people skip this step, some type of either personal development, self-development, or self-care. Let me say that again. Personal development, self-development, or self-care. So what does that look like for you? I hate to read. I'm going to tell you right now. I hate to read so bad. I can't even tell you. Like, I get one page in and I nod off. Like, it has to really be something that captures my attention to read. I'm just not good. I just don't like it. I'm too busy. I'm too active for me to, it's like excruciating for me to sit down and like stay still and read a book. So listen to an audio. Okay. Do maybe, and it could be anything, you guys. It doesn't have to be My Daily Choice related, although it does help if it is. It doesn't have to be, okay? My version of this is the very first thing I do when I wake up is I do devotions, faith-based devotions. Nothing to do with My Daily Choice. I do a faith-based devotion, and I connect with my God, and I put my heart in the right place, and I put all of yesterday behind me. I wipe the slate clean. Today is a new day. That's how I start my day. Then I put my favorite music on, and I do my workout. I do my self-care. That is how I start my day. If I don't take care of my heart and my faith and myself and my body, give myself what I need to fill me up first, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So I fill me up first with what I need for the day to function as a human being, so that I'm not walking around being an asshole to everybody. This is what puts me in a place, okay, to be able to be a healthy person and a happy person to talk to everybody. I do that first. That's self-care. I listen to my favorite songs. I do my workout, whatever, okay? What I've been doing lately is when I'm done with that, I listen to my training from Todd Falcone that I paid for on leadership evolution, okay? That's how my morning starts before I do anything else. Number 9 is you've got to be doing follow-ups, you guys. If you are not doing follow-ups, you are just leaving behind a trail of mystery with people who may have been interested. How do you know if you aren't following up? Okay, remember in the very beginning I said 1 in 10 people are going to sign up. 2 of 10 are going to be hard no. What are you going to do with those other 6? Are you just going to leave them in the dust because they didn't initially say yes? No. You're going to follow up 7 to 10 times. Let me say that again. 7 to 10 times. Troy followed up with me 7 to 10 times. Are you hearing me? Subtle hint here. Are you hearing me? Let me say it again one more time for the people in the back of the room. 7 to 10 times that you need to follow up with those other 6 people who haven't said yes yet. So if you're talking to 40 people a month, you probably need a tracking system, right? Get a notebook like this. Write down people's names. Follow up with people. Now there's several ways you can follow up. One would be to follow up with people you've had that initial conversation with. Follow-ups happen in Messenger. They could be follow-ups. I always consider going into my comments and following up. Like, follow up with people who make comments on your stuff. Respond back, reply, and say, hey, thanks for, whatever. Like, comment back to people. This is about conversation back and forth. Comment back. If somebody makes a comment on a post you made, say something back to them. It could be go to your notifications. I always go to my notification bar before I go to my newsfeed, because I want to see if anybody has commented or said anything to me that I need to respond back to, being just a nice human being. Okay. Also in your groups, check your groups. Go in there and see if there's anybody you need to follow up with. You can also follow up in your emails, you guys. When somebody pre-enrolls, are you actually reaching out into their email and following up with them and sending them a response? Don't just rely on corporate. You need to send a personal email to them, introducing yourself, asking them if they have any questions. You can also call them. Pick up the phone. Their phone number is on the email. Pick up the phone and call them and say, hey, I'm Chris. How are you? I saw that you pre-enrolled for My Daily Choice. How are you doing today? Is there any questions I can answer for you? What did you like about the video? Did you watch it? Do you have any questions about it? Pick up the phone and follow up with the people who pre-enroll. Okay? You've got to do those follow-ups, especially if you're prospecting people and you've had an initial touch conversation. Don't just leave because they said no. Keep following up with them, you guys. They need to know that you care, that they matter, that you're thinking about them, and that you're still checking up on them to see how they're doing. Number 10, this is important. This matters. Is write a to-do list for the next day. Write a to-do list for the next day. Because if you are not writing what you need to do the next day, you're missing out on all the. It's so easy to forget what to do, right? It's so easy to forget what to do the next day. If I did not have a to-do list every day setting out for myself, I would sit down and be like, what am I supposed to do? And it would take me probably 45 minutes of screwing around with a bunch of other things to finally focus and go, oh yeah, I need to make some friends. I need a friend anniversary. I need to do birthdays. I need to make a post. Oh my God, I need to go into my stories. I need to watch a training. Like, I wouldn't know what to do. I would be all flustered. You've got to write yourself a to-do list. This also helps because I balance and set very... I have boundaries, okay? I set a certain amount of time a day that I block out in my day to work on my daily choice business. And when that time is up, I'm done. I don't encroach my business into my family time. And when I'm in my business time, my family knows to respect that and let me do my work. I'm focused. I need to get this stuff done. I'm working on things. Give me this 2-hour block. When I'm done, we'll go to dinner, we'll sit down, watch a movie, whatever. I don't intermix those two things. So sometimes, if I may only have an hour, I can't get everything done. And so I write on my list for the next day, these are the things I need to do the next day and make sure that I get them done. Write a to-do list for the next day. Every day you will wake up, you will know exactly what you need to do that day. You won't guess. You will know you can check off what you've done. If you run out of time and you got things on your list, that list goes to the next day. Okay? So I hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions at all, look at this shine, you guys. My hair smells so good. I'm on day 3. Of I haven't even washed it. I've just been reusing the shine serum. Anyways, okay, does this help you guys? If you have any questions about it, please let me know. Yeah, I love you guys. I'm so blessed to have every one of you on this team, and I'm working so hard to help you. And anybody who needs help in this team, please reach out. We are all here to help you have success and to some people need to be taken under a wing. Some people like to work independently. It's okay. If you're someone who likes to work independently and you don't want, to be part of like the group thing, it's okay. But know that all of us are here to help you. So please reach out. Don't feel like you're alone. You don't have to do this alone. We're all here to do it together. Okay? I want everybody on this team to have success. And whatever that success looks like for you, everybody's version of what successful is going to be different. Maybe you just want your product paid for. Maybe you want to make 100K by next convention. I don't know. But let us help you do that, okay? All right, you guys, have an awesome day. Bye.